God used his education, his zeal, and his training for the advancement of the gospel of Jesus Christ, revealing to us that God hides deliverers inside of opposition. And sometimes the fiercest enemy can become the strongest advocate after they are repentant and turned away from their sin. Why? Because God hides his deliverers in plain sight. And today I believe God is hiding you in plain sight. Sometimes God hides you in an enemy system. He hides you in obscurity. He hides you in a broken home. He hides you in corrupt institutions. He hides you in fear. He hides you in silence. He hides you in weakness, and he hides you in plain sight, because deliverance is not about visibility, it's about readiness. And some of you are waiting to get ready so that God can reveal himself in and through you. And God is saying, no, you need to be ready so that you don't have to get ready when I'm ready to reveal what I've done on the inside of you. And you're like, well, God, I'm just going to wait on the Lord. I'm just going to wait on the Lord. And God is saying, you need to be watchful while you wait. You need to be praying while you wait. You need to be preparing while you wait, so that when you get into your next, you're not preparing for your now. Why? Because God hides his deliverers. God will sometimes disguise deliverance to expose whether you want freedom or familiarity. God raised Moses in Pharaoh's house, and it forced Israel to confront how much Egypt still lives on the inside of them. Point number 2 is this: deliverance often begins before the people are ready to recognize it. Moses acts at 40, long before Israel understands what God is doing. And Stephen says plainly, they did not understand. Which tells me God can anoint you before the crowd is able to interpret who you are. Being early can feel like being wrong when the people lack spiritual sight. Whenever you read the Old Testament and whenever you read some of the New Testament, every prophet died a false prophet. Are you listening to me? Because they did not see, and their generation did not see, what God was speaking through them. And so they died false prophets. But the word of God came to life, because the word of God never falls to the ground flat. It always produces, it always performs, because it cannot return back into the heart of the Father if it does not do what he released it to do. And so I need you to hear me when I tell you this. There will be some things that you hear us say that seem like, oh no, that's far-fetched, it ain't gonna happen. And guess what? We may not see it in our generation, but the generation coming behind us will in fact see it, because we are doing what God has called us to do, and we are saying what God has called us to say, and we will continue to speak truth into hard situations regardless of how we feel.